Hello everybody, this is Nerdy Geeky, and I decided to start a new Minecraft series. And I know if you know my channel at all, you know that I've got a habit of starting series and maybe not finishing them, but that's kind of the great thing about Minecraft, is that there's no real end to it. So I can kind of just make videos as I go along, and I'm kind of angry with myself because I've done some really sort of cool stuff already on this, some sort of funny things, and some sort of really cool things, and I didn't record any of them, and I wasn't going to record this series at all, but you know what? I got loads of time. I'm unemployed at the moment, and although I have quite a sort of turbulent little bit of a hectic lifestyle at the moment, I would like to pump out some videos every so often. So this isn't going to be something that's ultra regular, I guess, or at least there's no schedule to it. But this is a series that I would like to do just out of passion. Now, it is episode 0, so I thought I would just give you a tour of what's going on at the moment. For a start, I got a new skin! I'm so much happy with this. This is actually what I look like in real life most of the time. My favourite check shirt over my favourite t-shirt. Although my favourite t-shirt isn't just purple, it also has a T-Rex fossil riding a comet holding a fedora. So, yeah. And now I'm going to go around, I'm going to show you just a tour of the place. I am on an SMP server through the Minecraft Realms system. I've started this too early, and we've got to wait till the morning, really. But I can show you around. This is the inside of the house. This is the actual top of the house. Got my this little window here, bay window. I got my storage systems down here, which I really like them, sort of in the rafters, I guess, down here. But the problem is, at the moment, it's not as coherent. It's not as clean and tidy as I like it. I know this kind of looks tidy, but to me, it's not. Like here, I've got all my clay and just a load of crap that I don't know where to put, and I don't really have the room to make stacks and stacks like I do on my sort of solo play. So that's one of the things that I want to do. I want to tidy that up, but I've also been just really enjoying building around here. Right now it's morning. Let's go out and have a look. Let's go down here. So I've been really trying to build, I've been trying to add depth to my builds, because I did notice that although I was kind of happy with the things that I was building, they were very flat and still quite blocky. So what I want to do, I'm sorry if the volume changes, but I'm trying to get used to this new microphone. It's actually really difficult, because if I sit back just an inch or two, the volume goes down quite a lot, the quality goes down quite a lot, so I'm like pressed right up against it right now. So I've been trying to add depth, basically, trying to bring that sort of three-dimensionalness out in it. So again, I've got a few things here, like this chest here. This chest is obviously for my potion brewing, but I can't put it next to my potion brewer, and I can't remember if you need a silk touch to pick this up or not, so I'm just gonna have to leave it here for now. I've got one chest for all this stone, and that is not enough. So I got my 3 dogs here. I've got Sebastian. He's a little bit of a I was going to say a terror, or a terrier, but he's not. He's a wolf, but yeah, he's mischievous. You got Atreyu, and of course you got Falcor, who is actually the child of Atreyu and Sebastian, which, if you know where that's from, that's kind of wrong on so many levels. But if you recognise the names, then fair play. Got myself my own redstone bin, so if you stick something in here, stick some dirt, that goes straight into lava like that. I love that. I'm so sick of just storing everything. If I want to delete things or just destroy things like seeds, I've got so many seeds that I will just stick them in there. I've got a little bit of an automatic burner going on in here, not much. I got my route all the way down to y=11, otherwise known as diamond level, and that's where my strip mine is located, but I've got problems with that I'll discuss later, and I just keep some of my food in here. Let's go outside, let's have a look at the good stuff. So, automatic chicken farm. This is actually Mumbo Jumbo's design, and I assume if you're here that you will know Mumbo Jumbo. This is his design, where you use detectors and a light sensor, because if you've permanently got lava here, you find that your chicken, anything that the chicken drops just gets destroyed by the lava. So this brings out lava very quickly and just sets the chicken on fire, and then it cooks chicken. We've only got a little bit in there, but that's because I've moved it all to my food cupboard. I've got way too many sheep and way too many cows. I need to do a little bit of a culling. I do these quite regularly, and then I feed them and breed them again. but they grow so quickly. My farm is sort of small. It's enough for me. I finally got some carrots the other day out of a treasure chest. And that's something I forgot to show you. I got some maps up there of the treasure chest that I found. 2 treasure maps, so I like to keep them. But let's have a look at the house. So, I'm pretty happy with this, other than the roof. The roof is kind of boring, but I've tried to make it as less boring as possible, I guess, by adding things like an overhang and different blocks, trying to use different wood and cobblestone, and these are all things that I started with. So I only actually had 2 different types of wood, which was oak and birch. So I have actually found things like an acacia thing since then, an acacia biome. But yeah, I try to decorate, try to add just a little bit of decoration out here. This actually is this is a carved pumpkin with a light in it. So it's a jack-o'-lantern, but it's facing that way just so it looks like a pumpkin but gives off light. And of course we've got some torches. But I've actually been watching Grian's videos, and I assume you probably know who Grian is as well. He's an amazing builder, absolutely amazing. I've been trying to take some notes from there, like with the overhang and the depth, and things like setting in the windows there, and creating sort of nice window shapes, and using stairs to their full potential there. And I'm really happy the way this is actually my starter house. So to begin with, I made the traditional dirt hut over here, and then very quickly the next day I started work on this. And I'm really happy with it. It's one of the things that I never really, starter houses I usually just whip up, and they're just a cube, and they look rubbish, and you tend to take them down in the end. But I'm not taking this down. I'm actually going to continue with this, and I'm going to sort of build around it. And I do want to make a main base eventually, something big. I've never built something so huge in Minecraft, and I really want to do that. Yep, trapdoors as blinds and things like that. Sebastian there, just watching everything that I do. Different sort of window designs, and I like the white stained glass. I think the white stained glass looks a lot better than just the plain, just the transparent glass. So yeah, I'm really happy with this, but this is definitely not my main base. It's not big enough for me. It's just a nice farmhouse. I think I'm just going to leave the roof the way it is, but I'm not really happy that it's so bland, I guess. That it's just so sort of like a solid colour. But we'll have to... Oh, I'm picking these up now. I'm picking these up because that's full. Oh, and that's full. Okay. Okay, let's just put these in my inventory. I'll have to do something about that. Make some more pumpkin pies, hopefully. I added this. It sticks out a lot, and I'm really unsure. Like, from the front at some angles, like, it doesn't look great. I really like my chimney. I was really happy with that. And again, I took inspiration from some of Green's videos for that. But when you look at it from the... Oh, you can't see. Can't even see it, but when you look at it from the side, it actually doesn't look that bad. So I think I'm just going to leave it. I think that's good enough. That's probably about as good as I can make it until I do a little bit more practice on it. Got myself an infinity pool just in case I need some water. They're really useful. So let's look at the more interesting things. I got my enchanting area. I really wanted this low to the ground, but there's only so low you can go and still get in. But yeah. This I kind of like. I like going down the step. It kind of makes me feel like I'm into some kind of like permanent gazebo, I guess. And I keep my stuff here so I can enchant all of my items. You can see I've got enchanted stuff on me. I've already got diamond because I went down strip mining. I literally just took these down before starting the video, and they're already growing really quickly. Everything grows really quickly. Got my horse with gold armor that I found in a dungeon. Yes, my pig is still here. So my horse is Hot Rod. I don't have a name tag yet for my pig. I just got him, but he's going to be called Hot Pot. And then they can live together for a while. Bit of an odd couple, but they seem to get on really well. This is this has only just gone off. I would have loved to have shown you. This is my kelp farm, my automatic kelp farm. It's not the most efficient, and it's certainly not the largest. This isn't. I mean, I'm going to say like. It's not my design, because I'm sure everybody builds kelp farms looking like this, but I didn't actually look this up. I just made this myself, and I was really happy with it. I'm not super savvy with redstone, but I think I'm getting much better. I just sort of whipped that up, and basically once any of these hit these detectors, they set off all of these, and all these pistons, and all the stuff floats up, and it goes down into the hopper. It's not the most efficient, because some do get stuck underneath the hopper, and I don't know how to change that. But at the moment, it's efficient enough just for me and just for what I want to do. It's already going down. The days are so fast in Minecraft. It feels like the days are like twice as short as the nights. So let's just get moving on. I actually, I was just sort of building. I was sort of growing spruce trees, and I wanted to grow a giant one to cut down for more wood, and it grew this, and it kind of looked like a Christmas tree. So I decided to decorate it as a Christmas tree since it is the holiday, and I am fully in the holiday spirit this year because this is the first year in 5 years that I've spent December at home. The last 4 years I spent it at uni. And, you know, I've been coming home on like the 20th, 21st of December. So this year I'm really trying to get into the spirit, and even on Minecraft I think nice. It looks nice at the night as well with all the glowstone around it. Nether portal. Of course, you need one of these. I got a dock as well because in that direction, I think it's that direction, there's an ice biome. I really want to build in the ice biome, but I can't get Silk Touch yet. It hasn't come up on the enchanting table yet. Once I do, I'm going to go to the ice biome. I want to build on the ice biome. It's really cool. This is spawn. This is where I spawn. And because this is an SMP server, I want other people to start playing. So my friend Nematodus should be playing eventually and may even feature on the channel a little bit. But I wanted to invite lots of other people to play as well. I've got a few friends in mind. I've invited a couple of others, but a lot of people I know are either getting jobs at the moment because they just finished uni, or they've already got jobs and they've got families, or they've got you know, people in their lives that they need to take care of. And it's, yeah, you know, when you're my age, not everyone's sort of just staying at home playing Minecraft all day, which is a real shame. But yeah, we got the rule book here. That's general courtesy most of the time for all these kind of things. Oh, it's gone back on there. Oh, I thought I lost that then. And I thought it'd be nice to give him a complimentary bed and some food. And this is the map of the area. My house, my farms. That needs updating. There we go. My farms, my enchanted area where I am, nether portal, Christmas tree, and so on and so forth. Going to get back because it's getting night time, and it gets really dangerous around here at night time. So many mobs spawn, even though I've put, well, you can see that the ground's quite light around here because underneath these leaves are more jack-o'-lanterns, and they're a great way to light up an area whilst not taking too much away from the ground, so the leaves sort of mix in with the ground quite well. And you could probably put like a few around that don't have if you want to just decorate the area. I haven't, but you could do that. I tried to put them sort of, I mean not here, but sort of haphazardly around so they don't look too structured, they don't look too placed on purpose. And I think that's a good way to go. And it kind of sticks with the natural vibe of things. I know it's not the neatest way to do things, but it's better than sticking torches everywhere. Something I want to get away from is sticking torches everywhere, because I'm really starting to hate them. Like, they're all over the house here. All you can see are torches. There's just too many. So once I start, well, I have begun getting things from the nether. Eat my pumpkin pie. I have gotten things from the nether. I've started getting glowstone, and that's going to start making its way into builds. That is so ugly there. I was not happy with that. I built it, and I was just not happy with it. One day I will take that down, and I will move it somewhere. Somewhere where it can't be seen. It's not too bad, but it's just so blocky next to all this trying to sort of be like natural, you know. I think this kind of feels like it needs a window in the front, but I've done that in the back, so I don't really want to copy the back, but I could put a window in the front. That could be something that we could do on camera and see the process with that. I recently cleared this area out, so this is the thing that I'm most excited for. So yeah, that is the spawn area. This is the whole area. Over there is where the acacia biome is, and I want to, there's nothing over there yet, but I want to build a dock. And there's some turtles over there as well. And I want to breed the turtles and get myself all the scutes that they drop and make a scute helmet. Basically, just make a turtle helmet so I can dive into water even more. I've been stockpiling materials, stockpiling wood here, been stockpiling all the clay that I can find, because on my old map, on my old game, clay was really hard to find. And I don't know if that's because it's an older version. There you go, still got some spiders over there. Let's go kill him. I don't know if that's because it's an older version or not, but here I found so much clay. Yeah. A string? Oh, I needed the string, really. I'll take those, though. Bones for bone meal are so useful. And I wouldn't mind getting some sort of mob farm going, because I wouldn't mind building with bone blocks. I didn't even know you could do bone blocks till recently. But that would be really interesting to build with, I think, bone blocks. So yeah, these are the materials. I've got so much wood. Spruce as well. I've got a bunch of spruce saplings. I love spruce wood. It's my favorite wood. These huge oak trees. You saw I got one over there. I didn't build it myself, but I purposely planted it there. There is a way to manipulate them to grow as these large trees. If you don't know what that is, let me just show you. I don't have the bone meal on me, but I can show you the core concept of it. So if you get a sapling and you pop it down, and you put a block there, and a block there, and then blocks all around it like this, and then you take out this block and this block. I mean, I'm sure you could just leave it to grow if you want, but if you wanted it right now, then you have to pump bone meal into it, and it does take a lot of bone meal. I think that one over there took like 13 or something like that, and that's quite a low amount apparently. So you have to put loads of bone meal into it, and this, I don't know why, but it forces it to grow as a large tree. That one's actually a naturally spawning one, and I love them. I don't like taking those ones down, so I left that one up there, and it's going to be a part of a little village I'm going to make. I'm going to make it in the same style as that house, with similar wood, similar buildings, so pretty cheap materials, to be honest with you. I just need more cobblestone, but I've got a little bit of that saved up, so that should be okay. But I want to build a farmhouse there, like a farmhouse there, and something in the middle, maybe like a fountain, like a courtyard area here. And I'd like a little village going on. But I'm terrible at building and then not filling the interiors. So my challenge, I think, for this server is to fill interiors. So when I make buildings, I make the interior, not just the bog standard, here's some chairs, here's a table. I want to fill the interior like I've done kind of with my house, although my house is pretty bare. See, from here, I love that. I think that looks great from here. Even that window that juts out just a little bit too far, but I'm going to put that down to Minecraft's blockiness. Like, you know, you can't half block that. It sticks out one block and then one block. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm really happy with that. It's one of the most picturesque builds that I've ever done. I'm actually oddly really happy with the way the chimney came out, because it's just got a lot of character to it. You know, it's got the way the 4 blocks go up like this, and then you get this square with the different levels. And after watching Grian's videos, who I've now mentioned a couple of times, depth is just the way to go with builds. Just making sure that you've got lots of different layers, and they aren't just flat and they aren't boring, basically. But I mean, that's how you start. You start with these blocks, you start with these cubes, and then you add layers to them. And things like overhangs. I mean, this one's got multiple overhangs. You've got, it goes in and then it comes out, and then it goes in for the windows, and then it comes out, and then it comes out even more, and then it comes out even more of that for the wooden overhang. So yeah, I'm really happy with this, and the fact that I'm starting to appreciate birch even more. I never used to appreciate birch at all. That's the wrong button. At all. I used to really hate that wood, and now I love it. And I think one of the biggest things that I love in the new expansion, you know what I mean, in the new update 1.13, is these. Not these. I will get there just in a... Let's have a look down there. These stripped logs. I love them. This is oak stripped logs. Oh, that looks so nice. It looks so much better than with the bark. And then you got these stripped acacia logs. These stripped acacia logs are my favorite. Just the texture and the color is amazing on them. Yeah, so that, you know, that's the only thing that I really changed with this house. This house is pretty much how I built it on my first day. After I built a dirt hut to survive a couple of nights while I farmed, I took out the birch logs from in here and I put acacia in. And I like this, I mean, I had to take it out here, which I wasn't happy about. I'm not super happy with the fireplace, but it's about as good as I could fit it. I tried coming outwards with it, and it just took up so much. It took up like half the space, and it just looked ridiculous. It was huge for this house. I've got another map in here. This is what I forgot to show you earlier. But another map is exactly the same, except it shows you that you're here. I love this. I love the ability to make these maps. And this is almost the whole island. And I was thinking about making a 6, like a 3x2, and making the whole island. But there's not really much point. This really is the edge of the island here. I could update this now. So if I There we go. Because I've stripped the area. There we go. So that's updated. Look how much I've stripped, and that's going to be a village soon. So I'm going to keep updating these maps as I go along, but that's going to be... This is what I love. See, that's that big tree, and it looks amazing on these maps. It looks absolutely amazing. You can really pick out where the big trees are. I think that's a cluster of trees, not a big tree, but you can really pick them out. So that was just a short-ish tour of the area. I know it's not very big. I know it's not very impressive right now. Also, something I'm really appreciating lately is this. The way to make paths with spades, with your shovel. That's the word I was looking for. Spades is the British word for it, but the shovel really works really well in this sort of farmyard setting. Really sort of like a really sort of dirty area where there's no real path. It's just where you've travelled every day. I don't suppose I can... Oh, I gotta wait till that goes to grass first. But I'll change that later. And of course you can see I've been in the nether because I've got some nether wart here because I like to make red nether bricks. But yeah, I try to keep sort of a consistent palette, but at the same time try different things out like this here. Give them some light. So I used trapdoors, and trapdoors are... Oh, damn it. Oh! Yes, there we go. So yeah, trapdoors have become really, really good. And the fact that you got lots of different trapdoors now, like the birch ones. I love the birch ones. I think these look great. They look great as shutters. They look great as like a bin cover. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the new stuff. What have we got? What have we got in the enchanting? Before we go, let's have a look. What have we got? Oh, it's not too bad. The rest are a bit... yeah, no. Nope. It's actually better just to enchant items. I enchanted this. Wow, I couldn't believe that. I actually got some really good enchants. Considering my first enchants as well, I got some really good enchants on my gear. So I always enchant gear directly now. You've got a much better chance of getting multiple enchants and good enchants. Been doing some fishing for name tags, and at the same time I got myself a mending fishing rod with Look of the Sea 2, I think it is. So, brilliant. That's going to last me forever. So, yeah. Thank you for watching episode 0 if you did. I really want to keep you updated with everything that goes on. It's actually quite late tonight, so I'm not going to do any more tonight. I've cleared off and got some wood. That area, I think the next episode, though, I want to start in this area. I want to create like a little village. I haven't found any villagers yet. And in my old one, I was just going to create a mode and I would just like spawn a couple of villagers and let them breed. Or spawn, I guess, since they're genderless. But in this one, I've actually disabled. I've disabled it. I cannot use creator mode. I'm really forcing myself to be complete survival. So this is the SMP server. I'm hoping to get more people on, and then we can do sort of tours of what they're doing if they don't mind me showing them on this channel and things like that. But this, oh man, look what? Oh, these. I'm gonna have to do something with this. Oh dear. That could also be ammunition for some great pranks. So I wouldn't mind doing that on this channel either. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. So bye.